Started. Good afternoon and welcome to the future home of Olentangy Local Schools 4th High School. I'm Krista Davis, Olentangy's Director of Communications. This afternoon we will make history as we officially break ground for the district's 24th facility and 4th High School. Olentangy Local Schools has been the fastest growing school district in Ohio for the past 15 years. Over the last 25 years, our student population has grown 9 times its size, from 2,140 students in 1990 to 19,673 students today. Throughout this exponential growth, the spirit of our community has stayed intact and in fact flourished. Numerous leaders and engaged members of our community are in attendance today because, quite simply, we support our schools. An excellent school district such as Olentangy would not be able to celebrate so many outstanding achievements without strong leadership at the top. Let's take a moment to recognize Olentangy Local Schools Board of Education. Please stand when I call your name. Board President David King, Vice President Roger Bartz, Julie Wagner-Fiesel, Kevin O'Brien, and Mindy Patrick. Thank you for your vision and service. Another group of individuals that works hard to ensure we live Olentangy's mission is our district leadership team. I'm pleased to recognize my fellow leadership team members, Superintendent Mark Rafe, Chief of Administrative Services Randy Wright, Chief of Operations Todd Meyer, and Treasurer Brian Kern. Now let's welcome Superintendent Mark Rafe to the podium to get us started.
I thought you had applause after that. You forgot that. I'm going to get in trouble. I went off script. Thank you all for joining us for this historic milestone for our district. I'm honored that you all took the time to be here with us. So many of our great community supporters and community partners, our staff, and most importantly, the long-time residents of Berlin Township who have just make our district great. I'm honored, and I really like to use the word honored, to represent the Olentangy Local Schools today at our groundbreaking ceremony. I'm pleased on this special occasion to recognize and welcome back to Olentangy former students Carrie Cozy Veland and Kelly Cozy Chiappetti, whose family's farmland will now house our next high school. It's appropriate that this land will become home to a school, as both their parents were longtime educators, with their mother, Bonnie Cozy, a former teacher in our district. I also want to recognize the Haas sisters, as part of their property, as part of our property was formerly their family farm. So thank you very much for being here with us. We're honored to have you. We're here this afternoon. Yes, thank you. We're here this afternoon to begin to write another chapter in the Olentangy Local School District story. But first, it seems appropriate to take a moment to reflect back on some of the history in this region. Berlin Township was established in 1820 when settlers arrived due to abundant natural resources found in the area. During the past 2 centuries, the area has experienced a variety of changes, most notably the submersion of a good part of the township under Alum Creek, when the Corps of Engineers dammed the creek, turning the area into the current lake and reservoir we know today. In 1915, Berlin School, the Bears, opened and was one of our 4 consolidated K-12 schools across our district landscape. These 4 schools comprised the local education system until 1952, when construction began on one consolidated school located on Shanahan Road. Mary Ellen McNamara Buckingham is here representing the first graduating class from Olentangy in 1954. She attended Berlin School for 11 years and still proudly lives in the area and is an employee, the best lunch lady at Shanahan Middle School. The district operated as one consolidated school until 1990, when Olentangy High School opened. More and more people learned of the special place that Olentangy is and moved to this area. Fast forward to today, Olentangy Local Schools has experienced incredible growth, building 23 schools in the past 25 years. You may notice, like I do, some common threads that remain true here today. The dedication and loyalty of the community to come together and rally around our school communities is strong now as it was back when rural schools dotted the southern tier of Delaware County. As we begin to embark on the building and opening of this new state-of-the-art facility, we will face both exciting milestones and challenging times as we prepare to select the leaders of the school, the building's name, the colors, and the mascot. Most importantly, we will select the students who will attend the school, build its own unique traditions, and establish yet another school community that will excel. Throughout, emotions may vary as we alter the landscape here on Berlin Station Road, as we build a new school family that will also represent and carry on the excellence found here in Olentangy, and as we begin to write this new chapter in Olentangy's great story. I, for one, am very honored to be a part of this next chapter, and I look forward to seeing our district continue to achieve its mission to facilitate maximum learning for every student, beginning right here in the fall of 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rafe, and thank you, Carrie, Kelly, Annie, Brenda, and Mary Ellen for joining us this afternoon. I can only imagine what memories you have of this area and the land that is about to become home to so many students. In fact, I heard you talking about having a volleyball game here. I encourage the rest of us to find one of these lifers today and learn a bit more about their experiences and adventures here in Berlin Township and in Olentangy. At this time, I would like to recognize Board of Education President David King for some remarks.
Good evening, and really good to see a lot of people here. This is very nice. And again, I'm Dave King, and I'm really honored to serve as the president of our school board with my fellow 4 members who just makes up a great board. On behalf of the Board of Education, we are all thrilled to be standing here today. The opportunity to continue to provide outstanding educational opportunities. And that's not only academics, but that's opportunities, as Brian and Mark were so careful to point out when they were doing their coffee chats, for all the students of Olentangy School District. We are proud of the continued fiscal responsibility that is demonstrated within our district that allows our voters to be confident in their decision to support our schools. In fact, Olentangy, you probably already read this in the paper, was very recently assigned the highest possible bond rating from Standard & Poor's Global. And this is directly attributed to the district's healthy financial position, with strong fiscal management and community support, of course, as illustrated by the voter approval for the March 16 ballot issue. Only 4 other school districts in Ohio have achieved this rating. I think that's remarkable. As we move forward with this project, the district will continue to be diligent in every aspect of providing a high-quality facility where each student can experience a high-quality education as the staff and administration work hard to facilitate, again, maximum learning for every student. As Mr. Rafe mentioned, one of the essential components to success in Olentangy is the strong support of our community members, who are tireless in their efforts to ensure we provide the best possible opportunities for our students and families. The passage of the recent ballot issue that allowed us to be standing here together can be attributed not only to our strong fiscal management, our continued outstanding academic results year after year, but also due to the incredible support of our volunteers, a very strong community volunteer organization, and the leaders who work to educate our families on the need for this 4th high school and this very building that we celebrate the start of today. Building 23 buildings in 25 years is no small feat. And Olentangy has done a remarkable job working with vendors who, time after time, continue to produce a quality product at a very reasonable cost. We collectively look forward to working together with new and old partners during the building of this, our 24th facility, and we have no doubt the 4th high school will be yet another outstanding school in which our students will learn, grow, and establish a foundation for years of students to follow here. We look forward to returning to this site in August of 2018 for a celebration to open a new high school, our 24th building, and we will see you here then. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. King. As Mr. King highlighted, we have much to be proud of in our district. Olentangy is fortunate to have many outstanding volunteers and community partners who make all the difference. I'd like to take a moment to recognize just a few of those individuals. Ralph Awe, Chair of the Facilities Committee since its inception. Karen Clark, Co-Chair of the Attendance Boundaries Committee. And Sue Mahler, Holly Hansen, Alicia Kelly, and Sarah Rupp, all key leaders of Olentangy for Kids. You ladies wave your hands. There you go. All key leaders of Olentangy for Kids, a group committed to educating the community about school district ballot issues. Partnering with vendors who provide a great product time and again is a recipe for success. We are pleased to welcome representatives from Gilbane Building Company today. Vice President Bob Sewell, Vice President Larry Mastella, Pre-Construction Executive Mike Giuliani, and Business Development Manager Kyle Sellers all join us today from Gilbane as they officially begin their work here on this site today and in the coming weeks. Gilbane Vice President Bob Sewell will now share his remarks with us.
Thanks. On behalf of Gilbane Building Company, we'd like to thank the Olentangy Local School District for this opportunity to be the construction manager at risk for the 4th high school. As the #1 builder of education facilities in the state of Ohio, Gilbane will bring all of our resources that we have to ensure that this building is constructed at the highest quality at the best price the market will allow. Many of our people that work at Gilbane call this district their home district. They are very proud to be part of this team. At this time, we would like to tell all our adjacent landowners that we plan to be good neighbors. We're going to try to keep the dust to the minimum. We're going to keep everything wet. Construction sites are what they are, but you will find that we are as good as a neighbor as we can be while we're here. And at this time, I'd like to present a plaque to the district to kind of memorialize this. In August of 2018, we look forward to seeing it in the new building. If I can have Board President come up. Shovel plaque.
Thank you, Mr. Sewell. We look forward to watching the building of our 4th high school by Gilbane in the coming 2 years. In addition, Bill O'Sullivan of Construction Analysis will oversee construction services on the district's behalf. Bill, you here? There you go. Okay, great. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize Chief Operations Officer Bruce Runyon of Fanning Howey. There's Bruce. The architect of not only our brand new facility, but all but 2 of our facilities. Mr. Runyon is also a longtime Olentangy resident. Take a moment before you leave this afternoon to check out the renderings of the building. So before we make this official, Mr. Rafe has one last introduction to make.
Yeah, I do want to make sure I do recognize all of our staff who showed up out here to support this event. So staff, thank you for taking the time to do that. And then one other special guest, our state representative Andy Brenner came out to support us in this event. He's going to be addressing the board here on some upcoming issues that the state legislators deals with. We're lucky to have Andy as our state rep. He's the chairman of the House Education Committee. He does a great job for us. So thanks a lot for being here, Andy.
Okay, so are we ready to make this official? Yes. I would like to invite the Board of Education, Superintendent Mark Rafe, Treasurer Brian Kern, Vice President of Gilbane Building Company Bob Sewell, and our architect Bruce Runyon to come forward for the ceremonial groundbreaking with your hats. hop on up and grab a shovel. You can spread out there. Yeah, you're all of you. All 9 of you. Everybody grab a shovel and spread out a little bit. All right, once everybody has their shovel, I'm going to count down from 3, and at 1, we're going to officially turn the dirt and look at the camera, not at the dirt. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
It took roughly 1 million pictures.
Are you my husband?
That's right. Now we're going to show you where to sit. Keep going, we got 303,000. There you go.
Yeah, we got a little pile right here we have to move.
Okay, I think that deserves a round of applause. It's official. Okay, it will be very exciting to witness the development of this high school, the naming, the selection of the mascot, colors, and leaders in the coming months and years. As Mr. Rafe mentioned, there will be exciting milestones and opportunities as we prepare to welcome our newest high school community. By your presence here, we know your support is strong in moving us forward. It's hard to believe how fast 2 years will go by. We'd like to invite all of you back here in August 2018 for the ribbon cutting and dedication of our newest building. But in the meantime, we invite you to join all of us at the administrative offices for light refreshments before the prompt start of the board meeting at 6 p.m.